Alright everyone, so at the beginning of this episode, I talked with you about how I made a bad choice. And then I drove around in my disco costume, which some of you may have also considered to be a bad choice. So why do we sometimes make bad choices? Well, it's because of something called sin. Sin, very simply, is when we disobey God's rules. Now you may wonder where sin came from. If you remember, in our last Bible time, we talked about how God created everything, including the very first man and woman, Adam and Eve. Now God made Adam and Eve perfect. That means they were without sin. Can you even begin to imagine what that must have been like? To live in a perfect world, completely free of sin, completely free of shame, completely free of pain, completely free of death. And to spend your days walking and talking with the creator of the universe, seeing him face to face. Man, that sounds pretty nice to me. But God gave Adam and Eve one simple rule. All they had to do was follow one rule. Can you imagine how awesome it would be if you only had one rule to follow in your life? Well, the rule that God gave Adam and Eve was to not eat any fruit from a very specific tree in the Garden of Eden. God said if they ate the fruit of this tree, they would surely die. Well, guess what happened? Adam and Eve made a bad choice. And with that bad choice, right then and right there, sin came into the world, and nothing was ever the same for any of us ever again. Now that's where our Bible story ends for today. And you might be thinking, Mr. J, you can't end the Bible story on such a bad thing. I mean, that's terrible. But boys and girls, don't worry, because there's hope. You see, God's perfect world suddenly became full of sin. But God already had a plan to fix everything. We'll talk about that in a later Bible time. But spoiler alert, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he sent his only Son, so that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Hey, thanks so much for watching my video. If you liked it, go ahead and press the like button down over there. If you really, really liked it, go ahead and press the subscribe button down over there. That way, whenever you log on, my videos will show up in your feed. If you've got any questions for me or want to submit an idea for one of my next videos, you can visit my website at mrj.fun and click the Submit an Idea link in the upper right-hand side. I hope you guys have an unbelievably blessed day. Mr. J,